audio is on. I'm gonna leave the audio on. So hopefully everybody will rejoin or be able to. Hopefully that was. I did notice actually I had like 2,500 drop frames inside of that last round. First round wasn't too bad, but is that better, Gunnar? If everybody as they're rejoining, if you can just say that's much better. I think there was just a backlog somewhere on the stream. So just before I go and grab a drink, and obviously we go into round 2. What is gonna? I know you.
Sorry, I've just read Gunnut's message. Sign off, Gunnut.
Don't worry, Tibbs. It's fixed. Paul and his imaginary wheel has already picked the winner. Excellent.
So round 2 will be 2 groups now. The first group will be 3, completely picked at random by my imaginary wheel. And the remaining 2 members will go into group 2. We will lose 1 member from both groups, leaving 3 people to move through to the final.
Excellent.
Good. Ready?
Right, I'm going to grab a drink. You can start getting those people in before I go. Okay. Who do you need? And I will send them party invites before
we need to spin the wheel.
We need to spin the wheel first.
Right, okay.
So I shall pretend to go to my browser. Right, so Kiki is given a number 1 to 5 for the 5 remaining people. The first 3 drawn will go into group 1. Spinning for the first number now. It's number 2.
IO.
IO is back. Okay, second person in group 1 is number 3.
Rumpel.
And finally, the final member of group 1. It's number 4.
Josie,
and Rumpel can rejoin the fire team, and John will send invites.
I have sent party invites. Right, we'll just go and grab a drink.
Andy and Connor will be in group 2. Now I can change the map.
Hello.
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 I won't throw so much supers anymore this time, I promise.
It was more an issue last year and the year before because we had bigger groups, and so we had people on one team, people on another, and it got a little bit out of hand, and people started killing each other.
Oh, okay. Now I won't do that, but I will hold back at the supers. Yeah.
We should all be on the same team again this time
round. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be fine. Right. Keep it on that. Map.
Finally got the stream on.
Yeah, we reset the stream in the end.
No, I mean from my side.
Sorry.
Get into this.
Yeah, the stream is really funny because we couldn't hear you for a bit, and then you were talking in all of a sudden in 4 times speed.
Yeah, I saw your message saying that, but I think it was maybe Tibbs's mic that was allowing us to hear our audio back a little bit, and I could hear the fast talking in the background.
Yeah. It was all. Yeah, it was the whole stream. And like I think Dennis said it. It's the stream trying to catch up.
Yeah. Well, hopefully with a few changes, it should be all right this time.
Yeah, I think it's because of all the effects maybe on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I think it's just too much. John initially thought maybe someone was downloading something, but he checked and there was no one using the internet.
Does the Dornin ship give you any benefit to the Dornin event?
Say it again now?
Does the Dornin ship give any benefit to the Dornin events?
So if it's that particular ship, the Starfire one, it gives you a chance of getting Dawning. Is it Essence or
Essence?
Spirit?
I think, isn't
Essence.
it? Oh no!
With every time you get a
Spirit.
Whichever the
something.
Spirit of the
season one is.
Spirit of the season. That's what you Dawning Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. So every time you get it's one of the currencies for the event. It's
okay, don't worry
I think it's to buy things from Eva, you know, like the upgrades and stuff. Every time you get usually if you didn't have the ship, you'd get a mod, ingredient. But if you have that ship, you also have a chance to get that currency as well as the ingredient that drops. So it's good for the start of the event, but yeah, you don't need to have it on
I
for
don't
the
think
whole
I've
thing.
touched anything on the event.
Right, I am back, just so Paul Kiki knows I am back.
Excellent, and Rumpel's just rejoined. So this time, sorry,
Did we
Rumpel?
draw already? I missed it.
We did.
Sorry.
It's you, Josie, and Ao in Group 1. So, if everyone's ready, I'm going to drop us into map 2, round 2.
I'm ready.
Just need Rump to
You
join
need to
up.
join, Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
What? Yeah, joining the fire team would help, wouldn't it? That would help. Gee whiz.
Excellent. Let's go.
Just while we fly in, everything better on Twitch. Everybody watching, just say, yep, it's better. Thanks.
Yes,
Can
thank
you
you, Connor. I
remember
can
the
remember
map,
the
Bob?
map. Yep, I can.
Woohoo.
It was just the first one. I was a little bit confused on that one. I remember the other ones.
Bruh, Connor fucking violated me, man. Called me mayor.
Called you Mayo.
Yeah, I don't think I didn't see that in the chat. I'll remember that.
Oh, goodness me.
Deary me.
Right, already I can see a problem.
What's that?
Is it me? Or is it Teams?
No, hold on.
You should be throwing grenades
What?
as I say this.
Yes, AO. No exotics allowed. I'll give you a quick chance. No, you can't put the last one on.
No, you can't transmode exotics.
Let's try it again.
Man,
Why
that's
not?
a bummer. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's such good outfit with this one, with, if I could change this with an exotic. With my vision, what I wanted to do. But no exotic.
The way you said that took it real personal. Oh, that's
It's a
actually
rule we've
a
always
bummer.
had there.
Put your
I
exotic
didn't
in the
know
bag.
I
Put
just
your exotic in the bag. It's not allowed.
I didn't know we weren't allowed an exotic.
No
It was
exotics.
in the rules.
Yeah, it was there.
I missed that somewhere.
and I looked at it as well. I missed it as well. Jesus.
I thought I read it. I
Wow.
thought I read it and thought that we were allowed an exotic.
No.
My fault, I guess.
Oh, that is real rough.
Quick, check Rumpel's outfit now.
No, I'm good. But I thought we were allowed one.
Check.
Rumpel's checking his third one.
Oh, that's actually a bummer. I should have checked better.
Yeah, it's a bummer, yeah.
What was the exotic out of interest?
I'll put it back
was,
on so you can see it. It
I
was
can't remember it now.
Vesper of Radiance with the
That was
ornament.
it. Yeah. As soon as I saw that glow, I knew it was an exotic.
I had a story and everything. I'll still stick with the story. We'll see. Now the outfit don't match. Oh, that's pain.
Right, so just underneath, in the very first post, underneath all Kiki's examples, it says, above the date and time, no exotic armor pieces are permitted.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I know it, I mean, I always look over these things, so why is my butt wet? Oh. Look, when I'm sliding, look, I have a wet butt. See?
Oh my word. Rumpel, behave.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I can hear him trying to hold himself
Thank you,
back.
Rumple. Thank you.
Right, is everyone ready to move?
Yeah, hi, I'm gonna pick it back
Okay,
up then.
everyone follow me.
Oh man.
Oh, I've never been. It's so nice.
Why is that?
Right, Andy, you're not in this round.
You ready to go, Rump?
I am ready to go.
Sorry about that.
Am
You're
I
right.
first?
They'll
getting
they'll
in.
let
You need to come this way.
they'll
Oh,
let you know
sorry.
when they're ready.
Yeah, you're in group 2, so we'll
Oh,
call
sorry.
you when we're ready.
Oh, sorry, I thought I'd be called. I'll just go back out
Yeah,
again. 'Cause
you're good. Cool. We'll see you in a little while, Andy.
I'm disqualifying myself for that.
No, 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 no.
No, no, no.
Please don't.
Right,
Right.
if you could all
Yeah,
line
go
up here, please.
Along up here?
Yep,
Yeah,
just on
anywhere
those
around
steps.
there's fine. This will be your soggy stage for this round. We thought it was quite nice with the current rules set in place for this one. Obviously,
Yeah.
one piece of darkness or hive armor, and obviously the same shader rules, and
Oh,
obviously dark and frosty
it
themed.
scared me.
Josie's trying to kill people.
Sorry, I scared myself.
Okay,
Sorry,
right.
I didn't mean to.
Hang on.
What's up?
Yeah, sorry. Right, okay, so Rumpel is number 1, Ayo's 2, Josie's 3. Going first this time. Let me just put in 0 to 3. Spinning the wheel now. Number 3.
Yay.
I can't remember who finished off last time, Kiki.
I did, I think.
Okay. Right, same as last time. If you have a continuation, I think you just had... Oh, Andy was still here. You obviously explained your outfit in the previous round, so go ahead and explain this lovely outfit.
Well, it said something warm, I think, with
Yep,
autumnal
Yep.
tones.
autumn
Then I was
tones,
like,
yeah.
okay, I'm a hunter, and if I was a hunter in real life, I would look like this, and that's what I made. Same with the weapon. I really like. I mean, I know the weapon isn't part of the outfit, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's kind of my inspiration.
if it adds to it, why not?
Yeah, I just wanted to be a hunter, and then with the dungeon, I saw this. What's it called? The cape. The cape.
Cloak, yeah, the cape, the
cloak.
cloak.
Yeah.
Well, John knows I'm a big fan of that cloak. When I first saw it, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, me too. I really like it. And then I was like, yeah, if I really want to be a hunter, like a true hunter, so that's what I did.
It does look like it would keep you warm on an autumn afternoon.
Yeah, that's how it started. It's like, okay, this cloak is gonna keep me warm. Now I need to have another whole outfit with it, and that's what I come up with.
Excellent. And obviously we've got the colours. We've got the hive helmet, which is obviously part of the rules. And yeah, so everything's been met, so no deductions there.
Fantastic. Would you please pick a number?
52.
Out of 40.
Up, out of
Out of
40.
40. I mean, yeah, that's my answer. 52. 32 then.
32. Okay. Instead of the witness, which real-world children's character would be the most unlikely bringer of darkness?
What?
Great question.
I don't know. The first thing that comes to mind is like Winnie the Pooh or something.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Dave's ears just
The most
perked up.
random question I've ever had. Okay.
Love it.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, I don't know.
Winnie the Pooh, bringer
Winnie
of
the Pooh.
darkness.
I mean, with the honey and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you stick to the floor, you can't move, and then he just finishes you off.
What kind of dark thoughts do you have?
Hey, I've seen the Winnie the Pooh horror films.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen those, so I'm still. Yeah. Okay, let me check my. Oh yeah, I'm a hunter, so this is my emote because I'm fleeing from bears.
From Winnie the Pooh.
What I come up with.
As your glass of water shakes like it does in Jurassic Park as he comes closer. Just a giant Winnie the Pooh. Ah, goodness me.
Wonderful. Yeah, is it good?
Yep, thank you,
Okay.
Josie.
Thank you.
Okay, Rumpel and Ale. Who do we have next? It's gonna be number 2, AO, who's had to make a
Ayo.
quick fire change.
Would you please give us your story?
I feel like I sabotage myself every fashion show with something. Right, so the story for this character is he's an heir to a noble house, and in the time where his house needed him the most, he fled. He was chasing power, that is the stasis. He got to the Europa where he died. And the armor he's wearing was what he was trying to use to stave off the cold as he was looking for stasis stuff. So the reason I chose this outfit, nope, wrong one, nope, wrong one, yes, is because I wanted it to be a theme of something that protects the cold. So I was thinking about furs and thinking of things of that sort. So the boots, I thought they looked pretty cool because they're boots. Not much difficulty there. And the chest piece,
Yes.
That you meticulously thought out.
the chest piece is an is an artifact. It may not look like it, but it is one, and it's a double-edged sword where it staves off the cold, but not enough to the like. How do I explain it? You still feel the cold, but it doesn't get any worse. And that's
Okay.
because he took something that's been in his bloodline, but because he left his family to die, it's now a cursed item. But now that he wields stasis, the cold doesn't bother him anymore. Frozen, you're welcome. And
I was
yeah,
literally about to say.
so that's the basis of this outfit. He's
Excellent.
he's in Europa right now.
Well,
Oh,
given that you had to make a very quick fire change, it's a good, obviously with the fur and what have you, good choice.
Mhm.
Now, a number please, Aya.
40.
40 or 14 was that?
40.
40, okay. Where's that? There it is. If your guardian had a preferred subclass for everyday tasks in the real
Nova
world,
Warp. Nova Warp.
hold on.
Okay.
If your guardian had a preferred subclass for everyday tasks in the real world, which one would
Nova.
it be and
Nova
how
Warp.
would you use its abilities?
I'd use that's a hard choice actually. I'd use Nova Warp and I'll use. What do you mean by in everyday activities?
So, for instance, let's just take off the top of my head, amplified on arc. You'd use it to catch the bus up because it's obviously already gone. You know, just something you can apply from Destiny that you could apply to the
Okay.
real world, something like that, anything like that.
Oh god.
How
I
would you
can't
use
catch up. I can't catch up to the bus with. I'll destroy the
it?
bus. I'll destroy the
Okay.
bus. And
That's a
then
sad Christmas for those children.
when I get to where I'm going, I can say the bus was delayed because of accident. That works, right?
Sure, why not?
Accidents happen every day.
You must really like your boss, man, because like there's 100 other things I'd be thinking about doing.
Hey, you know what they say? Money is money. As long as I'm getting paid, I'm happy.
Everyone on a random bus now just sees a purple glow coming towards them and think, oh crap.
Not my problem. They chose the wrong bus to jump on. If only. Well, it is what it is.
Excellent. Right, Ayo's already got
Well,
his
thank
poser
you.
going.
You notice the sword as well matches. Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. You notice, Paul?
I mean, I'm going to say yes regardless. So.
That's the true answer.
No deductions, by the way. Colours are fine. You've obviously got hive pieces, your boots, and your bond, and you've used more than two shaders. So yeah,
Thank you very much, Io.
Thank you.
go away.
Well done, you two. Well done. Okay.
Let's go.
What are these barnacles that I gotta stand on?
I
Nasty.
called a hive a barnacle the other day. Right, Mr. Rumpel, you obviously had a fantastic backstory for your first outfit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do we have a continuation?
Well, not of the sheriff.
Not
the
of
sheriff,
that one, obviously. Yeah. Sorry, I should ask.
But
Do you
so
have
no,
another one for this particular outfit?
I do actually. The description for this round I thought was intriguing. Icy chills and autumnal tones and inner darkness, and it breathed life into this character, Serafina. Serafina, plagued by a deeply set trauma, she sacrificed her deep-rooted connections and cherished relationships, severing ties with those she held dear in order to embark on a solitary journey of self-discovery and renewal. In her quest for that self-discovery, she traversed an emotional and challenging path, ultimately finding solitude rather than the answers she sought. The unintended consequence was her self-imposed exile, a consequence of the sacrifices she made. The specifics of her trauma remain shrouded in the depths of her past, known only to her and the haunting memories she carried. An unspeakable loss, a betrayal, an event that left an indelible mark on her soul, driving to seek solace in self-imposed exile. In an attempt to fill the void of loneliness, she immersed herself in trying to grow and nurture plant-based life. However, each manifestation of her efforts carried a painful reminder, mirroring the emotional wounds she sought to escape. She could only grow briars, brambles, and thorns. The garden she cultivated became a poignant metaphor for the painful compromises that accompanied her journey of lonesomeness.
Oh.
Beautiful language, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where were you when I was studying English?
Would you please be so kind as to pick a number?
I will choose number 9.
Number 9. What is your favourite in-game location to explore in Destiny, and what makes it stand out?
Okay. Um, this has actually recently changed, uh, based on this season. I've been exploring the Dreaming City now for this season, and a lot of it which I hadn't done before, and I'm really intrigued by the design of it. Uh, I think it's got a cross between a modern look and a fantasy world that it somehow just it really sets well in my soul. Everything is it looks kind of dangerous and strange, but at the same time, it's really soft and inviting somehow. So I've been spending a lot of time and trying to do things that I hadn't done before in there, like Ascendant. I hadn't done a lot of the Ascendant challenges and things like that, so trying a lot of new things in there that I hadn't done before.
Yeah, there is a lot of extra stuff to do in the Dreaming City.
A
A lot
lot.
of
There's
secrets as well.
a lot that I hadn't done. I hadn't done a lot in there before. Now, yeah,
It was one
reacquainting
of the
myself.
spaces where I spend most of my time when I first start playing this game.
The
Mhm.
cat.
And the cats.
The sweet cat.
Excellent. Thank you,
Well,
Rumpel.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The more I
Sorry,
look
I'll
at your
let John
character,
scream past.
Jesus.
Rumpel's gonna
Not sure if I
strike
should
it.
love it or if actually let me keep my thoughts to myself.
Excellent. And that is
Thank you very much.
that round.
This
Round one.
exotic would I've used with this one. That would be so cool if I could use this one. The arms, the gauntlets, the
Oh
skeleton.
yeah, I can't remember the name now.
Young.
Is it Young Cow Spine? That's it.
Spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be perfect with this hunter outfit.
This
I
was
think.
what I was gonna use. I'm sure you already seen it.
We know what you were going to use. We saw it.
Yeah. Oh, and it
Your
worked so
brightest
well
day.
with this as. It worked so well with this as well. But yeah, I done goofed.
Well, thank you very much. It is time to vote.
Oh yeah. I should-
Good job, everyone.
Right, I will
Well
just
done.
sort
Yeah.
out the voting.
Hopefully the stream behaves this time.
Hopefully the
Hopefully.
stream behaves. I'm going to bring up none of the animations or anything. They weren't pre-tested, unlike some of the other stuff that we
I
use.
think
so
that helps, yeah, and especially because.
I'm
last
not
time
sure
was
if that's
zero,
what
I
was
think.
causing the issue or whether or not it was just an internet slowdown at home.
Zoid,
Mm.
I have a complaint. You need to look after your members. I got Connor saying Mayo is a good guy, and I got Dennis joining it as well.
Bonus
Feel
of mayo.
targeted.
Bones of mayo.
I will remember this, Dennis. This will.
Right, let me bring that back up. Let me just drop the pictures into round 2. Round 2, group 1.
Which class is a trip mine grenade? Which subclass? Which sorry, which yeah. Does nobody know?
What's that?
Sorry, say that again.
A trip mine grenade?
Which subclass are you on?
Yeah.
Sorry,
don't
I was
know
on
which
mute again. I
subclass it
walked
is.
away to feed Sammy. It's solar.
Trip mines
Oh,
and sub,
solar.
yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the kitchen telling you, and I just realised I've left myself on mute again.
Welcome to my life. I do it all the time.
I just need to quickly feed Sammy. That's all.
Good to know. I'll just use that for my solar build then. Huh? I don't know if it's good, but
Yeah, I had a build with those arm pieces with trip mines. So it was good fun.
I looked the part now, so.
Anything you'd like to add, madam? Okay.
Wow, that was not said. That was a conversation.
It was. Ready? Yeah?
Aww.
Yeah, there you go.
Has your tree survived all right?
No. Well, yes. Today is the first day she's started to be a little bugger with it. About halfway through the day, I was sat on the sofa and I just saw the tree and I heard the tree rustling, and she was
Oh
on
boy.
she was on a table next to it, halfway in it.
Oh, dear.
And since then, she's been attacking the bottom of it. But yeah, whether it survives the night or not is a different story. She was doing so good for 2 days straight.
It's a record for her, I think.
Oh yeah, it's usually been down the stairs by now.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's where I'll find it tomorrow. I mean,
Right.
I've got the same baubles I used last year out, and 2 of them are still legitimately missing because I can't find where she's put them.
Right, I'm going to leave the Twitch stream at that. Hopefully that will keep things, or shouldn't cause any issues. Round 2, 3. Right, hopefully I will be able to start this poll. It'll run for 5 minutes. Hopefully everybody will see it and be able to vote straight away. As soon as you see it, you can vote.
1v1 me. Well, it's up on my screen now, and I can see the
That was a
seconds going
far,
up.
far better.
Yeah. Yeah, you can vote now.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
is it open?
flying.
It's open?
Yep.
Yeah,
It
I mean, I
is.
can even see the
Voting
seconds going up.
is
23,
open.
24, 25. The seconds are going up fine, so yeah. It must have been the snow effects on the little windows.
I think what it was, there
Mm.
was one effect that I was using, which was a halo around each of the frames. That halo is created as an individual element in After Effects, and they are, because they are After Effect elements, very large.
Yeah.
So in future, I'm just not going to use those type of effects, because I used them, I think, last year, and I noticed it caused a few slowdown issues as well.
Yeah, and there were a lot of them on the screen at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm.
So. Okay, I'm just gonna look around because I've never been here before.
For real? Oh, you don't do PvP, do you?
No.
I will have to teach you some PvP stuff.
Yeah.
No.
If you want to.
He'll have to
Even
teach
the thought about
some of the
almost
rest
makes
of
me
us as
cry.
well, but
We'll start small and simple. We'll jump into trials.
No, but even the thought of it just makes me cry almost. It's so nerve
To be
wracking.
fair, I was like that as well when I first went into anything competitive.
I wouldn't touch it.
I put it this way:
No.
my first
Thank you,
ever,
Paul.
my first ever PvP game in Destiny was Pantheon. So, what is now? What's that called now in D2? Somebody help me out. I just can't think of
I
it.
don't even know what Pantheon was.
It's
indeed.
it's
I don't know.
it's the one with the cube in the middle. It's in the Infinite
Oh,
Forest.
the anomaly.
Indeed.
Oh
No,
no, the cube. That
There's,
one. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's called Cube as a map location, but you've got like the waterfall at the back where Heavy Box
Yeah.
spawns.
Yeah, I know which one you're
Yeah.
on about. I just can't remember the name of the map.
The Vex.
The
map.
Vex, yeah. I could sit. Some begin with C, isn't it? I think. Somebody help me in Twitch chat. I can't remember.
Jesus.
But anyway, I played that first game. That was I'd literally only been playing Destiny for like a day. That game, I had no idea about anything really at that time, and I always still remember it. Confluence,
Convergence.
Convergence.
Confluence or
Yeah,
Converge. whatever it says,
Convergence. Yeah.
yeah.
But I always remember, because me and Zoe had a COD background, and I always remember saying, "Oh, you don't get any of those nasty kind of things that we used to get in COD from people and that." It's seems far more chill, that kind of side of Destiny as a game. And I played my first game, and I kid you not, I should have screenshotted it, but I just deleted it. I got a message from somebody after that game saying, "Bro, you're shit. Stop playing the game."
I never understood.
Why do
People with that
people
kind of
do that?
mindset.
I don't get it. Like how?
I mean,
This
I
is
love
in-
it when people send me those messages. I'm not gonna lie, I love it.
Yeah, but yeah.
I respond back with like, "Oh, I love you too, mate," and they lose their mind. I had some guy send me hate, but I responded like that, and he was like, "What the actual fuck, bro?" I was laughing.
Guys on Twitch,
The
you've
fact
got
that you-
less than a minute to vote. If I think
This
we've
is
had 12 votes. I don't know how many people we've
exactly
currently
why,
got.
when I first
14
started playing
currently
Destiny, up
watching.
until today, no one can send me messages unless they're on my friends list.
Yeah, well, they get round that now. They send you a friend request with a message attached to it.
Oh, I've not had that, to be honest with you.
I think, to be fair, outside of and I don't know, I've yet to set it
Convergence,
up. It might be a New Year thing with I own Hopperco, because I wanted to improve in PvP. But beyond that,
remember.
the only thing that I ever really do is Mayhem, because Mayhem's actually quite a lot of fun, I find.
The poll
See,
is
a lot of
finished. 5 minutes is up.
Mayhem's next week, by the way, Kiki. I saw it pop up.
Unless
Well
I come
done,
across
you
a
two.
hunter
Good
with their
job.
stasis in Mayhem, and then I'm cursing.
Right,
official
so I
announcement.
can confirm that Josie got exactly 50% of the votes.
Ooh.
Io received 33.3% of the votes. I'm just typing this roughly. And Rumpel, which is quite a surprise to me, came third with 16.7% of the votes.
Why is that a surprise?
Because the expansive backstory tends to win a large amounts of votes from what we've seen in the past. Right.
Here I come with my, I want to be like a hunter, so that's what I do. It's not really.
His muscle mummy character.
Good job,
To
you
be
two.
fair,
Good
very
effort,
well
though,
thought out
Rumble.
there, Rumpel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
for
Yeah.
Fantastic.
putting the time
Very.
in.
And
You'll,
what
Yeah,
we
you
will
should put it on
do.
Discord, what
Yeah.
you wrote.
What we
Open up the
will
category.
what we will do. We will, once we're finished and we've closed this evening, we will then leave that thread running. Those who had done outfits but couldn't take part, or took part and didn't make it through all of the rounds, or have anything else, backstory or whatever they want to add, will then be able to post it. And it won't be until next Thursday I formally close that thread anyway. Okay.
Great.
Awesome.
But for now,
Money you see be a
Josie and
power
Ao
house
have made it to the final.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And now I'm like, oh shit, that's my worst outfit because I didn't think I was gonna be this one. And I don't have any good ornaments for it, but I mean, I did my best. I seriously, I think in total, I spent maybe 2 hours at this, like in total. So, just looking at, so yeah, I really like doing it. So, thank you for
Well,
organizing it.
This is it.
You
I'm
made
already
it to the
seeing
final in your first one, so that's something.
it.
We'll see how it
Exactly.
goes.
So that means that Io and Josie need to stay online, ready for the final.
Let's do this.
And now we need to go through and, yeah, I'll take us back to orbit. And we need to get Connor and Andy in for the second part of this round.
Connor and
Head to
Andy.
head. Someone goes through, someone goes out.
Right, I will send Connor and Andy party invites.
Oh, I'm eating my beef. I'm gonna mute myself. Start recruiting.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, if Josie and I want to stay in party but move, do, because you're going to be coming back into party anyway.
Yep, sure.
Connor and Andy are now receiving party invites.
Just make sure you leave the fire team.
Yep.
I think you're gonna like my next round. Oh,
Kiki, your mic's going off a little bit.
Oh no. Hang on.
Oh, what helmet is that you're wearing? Connor? Actually, nothing. Ignore me.
it's called the none of your business helmet.
It's called the You're Not in This Round helmet.
Oh yeah. I see how it is.
Is that better?
It
Yes.
is. I think you're gonna like this little round of mine.
Do we have more leaky taps?
Not so much drip, more a reminder of friendship.
Did you
The
just say
fuck?
hot water?
The fuck are you? What the fuck is this shit, bro? I'm fucking dying.
John say he was going somewhere? Is he?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said you
yeah.
were going somewhere.
No,
Sorry.
I'm here.
Okay, well, let's get this round underway
You can
then.
stay in the same
Yeah.
Mike's
fire
going off
team,
again.
Andy. You might.
I think
Oh, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
Mike's gone again.
Just push left or right, Andy, so we're all on the same side effectively.
There
Yes.
we go.
There we
Right.
go.
Taking us in.
What's up, madam?
There we go again.
Keith's going skydiving.
So this one, obviously, because we lost a few members, is a head-to-head. One person goes through, one person goes out. One more space in the final remaining.
May the best woman win.
Any
Just
better?
like, what?
He's not in the competition.
What?
Said
We
may
were
the
talking about
best woman
Andy
win.
and Connor said, may the best woman win.
I play a female character.
Me too. Anyway.
What's
Right.
more?
Booba for the win.
Right, go upstairs.
Oh god, this catwalk. It seems a little bit dirty.
Well. Right, so we'll have Andy as number 1, Connor as number 2. Stepping up first is number 2. It's Connor.
Hola.
Hello.
So, my little backstory is a reminder of a dear friend of mine that I've met in this clan, actually. His name is Ao. Like,
it's not
I love
Mayo.
him. No, I'm getting there. Hold on, you're spoiling my bit.
Sorry.
I'm going to restart that one. I'm going to go back to 1. Action. So this is about a dear friend of mine that I've met in the clan, and his name is AO Technology. You know, he reminds me of a certain saucy sauce that I like to throw in my chicken wraps and my burgers, you know? Like, I quite love the dude, but like, you know, that egg sheen he just puts on the good stuff, you know, makes me remind of Mayo. My good brother from another mother. The technology, we have it. Hellman's, we own it. And it's called Mayo. No further questions, Your Honor. I'm so dead.
Right, well, I can happily report there's no infringements on that outfit. Where are you? There you are. There. Okay. I forget whose question it is, so I will just ask number to 140, please.
19.
19. If Destiny had a Guardian supermarket sweep.
Whoa.
If Destiny had a supermarket sweep, Guardian supermarket sweep event, what 3 items would you grab first?
Is this any items I can grab?
Any Destiny items?
I'm gonna grab Morosov's throne.
Heavy.
Yep. I'm also going to grab a Thorn hand cannon. And I'm also gonna take Varix's stick.
You could have given me 1,000,000 years and 1,000 guesses and I would never have guessed that.
I need to ask, why Varix's stick?
Well, if I'm gonna be a king with a throne, I'm gonna need a scepter to hit my peasants with. Varix willingly offered his up to me.
Varix did not.
Varys will be too dead to care.
Oh, goodness, excellent. Right.
Oh,
Oh, he's got his noodles. Nom, 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 nom. Fancy noodles now.
that's what a king does. He eats his noodles and throws them in the pot.
Yep. Let the maid clean it.
Right, thank you, Connor.
Thank you very much.
Come on then, Andy. So, yeah, keep going.
Would you tell us about your outfit, please, Andy? Or your story?
And maybe take it off mute.
Hello, yeah. I'm the guardian of Eventide Past, so I like to haunt people in their dreams and everything, but when I'm not haunting people, in my free time, I like to bake some cookies and biscuits. My favourite being gingerbread,
I'll have to learn
stone,
how.
with an ethnic spiral and buttermilk frosting. So if you need to get it actually perfect though, always use Rumpel's double clotted Vex milk.
Fantastic. Would you pick a number up to 40, please?
Number 6, please.
Number 6. If you could bring one real-world item into Destiny universe, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's a hard one. My PlayStation. so I can play me in real life.
Okay.
That is not what I expected.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Thank you
Strike a
very
pose,
much,
Mr.
Andy.
Andy.
Strike a pose.
Oh. Thank you. Right.
Thank you very much.
Short round there, obviously, but we can now commence to the voting.
Perfect. Good, good. Right, I shall get these pictures sent across. Very good stories from both. There, Io's just. He says Connor's a menace.
I know, but you love me for it, don't you, Io?
Debatable.
It was actually quite good that Io stayed in party there. He could have jumped in at any point, but he respected Connor's space to give his little
He respected
backstory.
the craft.
Self-restraint shown
I
there
won't
was
lie,
fantastic.
my stomach hurts. I was laughing so
I
much.
was. To be fair.
Ah, man.
Hey, I'm glad I could give it to you, you know.
Happy to take it, mate.
I
Right,
have a
so
bit of stress relief after some work today.
obviously, this vote is going to decide and confirm who our 3 finalists will be, who will be joining Josie and Io. Sorry, my brain didn't seem to be able to push a button and speak at the same time then. Right, there
That
we
will
go.
make future raids difficult.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes think how it does work sometimes. Group 2, 1. So. Right, let's get that and that up. That up. Right, same thing
Kiki.
as.
Give Kiki a nudge and tell her to check Discord.
Bit bit.
Right,
That's what Dennis has just said.
I can't believe I said that sorry in front of my and brother, by the way. He's literally upstairs. He's probably gonna come down after this is all said and done and be like, what the fuck were you talking about?
right, our vote is ready, so I'm going to start the poll. Once people see the poll screen up, they can start leaving their votes. It'll run for 5 minutes again, and the poll is starting now.
There it is. Give me some of that gingerbread, Andy. I love gingerbread so much. I was actually going to buy some little gingerbread men that they do in Tesco's today, but they're bloody out of stock.
Yeah, we've been ransacked and raided, man. Like, all Tesco's are pretty much feeling the same thing.
Yeah.
Who's got the stream on loud?
I don't know, but I could hear it.
Roger.
Right. Roger, would you turn it down?
It ain't looking good for me, boys.
It's pretty close so far. Still a number of people haven't voted yet. Not sure how many we've got watching currently.
13.
Get them votes in, people. Look at all the massive moths.
I like how through all of that you still voted for me, eh?
I honestly, I like the helmet you had on. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, the one from Ghost of the Deep, yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of a crown almost.
I stuck with a theme, didn't I?
I like the colors as well.
That's a good point.
And it's just because very rarely, it's just me, I guess. I play a lot of PvP, and you see a lot of people rocking full black or full white or like red. Some of them even use blue, and just some of these colors. So a lot you don't see people use brown or green. So I really like that.
See, I'm a big fan of like using brown in like my garb. Like one of my favorite things to do is have the street scholar like robes, turn them brown, put necrotic grips on, make them brown as well, but then have like some sort of like blacked out like trousers and like boots with like a green helmet with like foresty sort of green helmet,
Okay.
a bit of
To be fair,
Victorian.
Andy is very good as well. And chess pieces using, I looked at it and I tried to use it in the fashion, but I wasn't sure about it. But that really,
Well, one
it's really
thing
cool. I
do need to bring up is one of the rules was here to use a darkness or hive theme piece of armor. Now, Andy, I'm struggling to see yours.
My chest piece is high,
The
isn't it?
it's the thigh.
It's
It's the
fallen.
oh.
Catch killer robes.
We
No,
have
yeah, but
got.
that's not the ornament that's on it.
Oh,
though.
right, okay, yeah, sure.
It's veil
Tide robes, yep, sorry, yep, you've got it. I was looking at the name of the actual, in the
Yeah.
character screen. Sorry, apologies.
Thank you.
That means
Targeted Andy like
We
up
have
until now.
got
Oh, sorry, my
less
bad,
than
my bad,
1
sorry.
minute. Less than 1 minute on the vote.
I saw catch killer and I thought, hold on, that's fallen. Keep forgetting you actually have to go into the ornament screen to actually see the proper names of them.
And I am gone, probably.
So we've got end of round 2 and absolutely no infringements.
I have to say
The vote
that
has
so far
concluded.
I have been very impressed by everybody.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
very lot of time and effort gone in there.
Well, damn.
Have we finished?
We are finished. And
Oh, that was close.
Andy has scraped it by literally 1 vote.
Goodness me. Andy is
It's
there.
hard to choose. Hard choice.
They've all been hard choices, to be fair.
They have been.
Still, excellent from Connor. Andy, congratulations. You have made your way into the final with Josie and Al.
I didn't see that coming.
This way, I didn't do a third one.
I did actually, I did.
Excellent. Right, I shall return us to orbit.
Perfect.
Well done. That means Andy will obviously stay with us, and we need Josie and Ao to rejoin. Connor, unlucky, it was super close.
very close.
Very interested though to see what Connor, as with everybody else as well as prepared for the rounds they didn't make it through to. So as I said earlier, as soon as we've closed stuff for tonight, we will post a message, me, Paul or Kiki, saying
I mean, you can inspect me now and see what I was going to rock.
no, we want to see it posted and that.
Make sure
Just
if you had a
finish yourself.
backstory as well, which I'm assuming you did. Make
Oh,
sure you put
I
that
did.
with it as well. Yeah, make sure
You
put
think
it
I
all in.
didn't?
We don't want anyone leaving anything behind if they want to show it off. So.
I love the sparrow you got with the outfit.
Yeah, if I'm going to rock up, I'm going to rock up in style, you know? Pull up in the wagon.
Move your bum, madam. There we
Eh,
go.
What is that?
What is
That's
what?
what?
Sunlit Bond. Where is this from?
The Bond
Which
What, monk?
Bond?
Dawning.
The Sunlit Bond.
That was from Guardian Games, wasn't it?
The Sunlit Bond's
Yeah.
from Guardian Games, but the
No,
actual ornament is
what
Dawning.
ornament is that?
Oh, the
It's one
Prina
of the
Loss.
Dawning ones.
Oh, the
yeah.
Lucent, no.
Take my wallet. Hang on.
Hey, don't let Bungie hear you say that.
Fam, you say that countless times.
Like, I thought I'd come, you know, rocked out, blacked out coat, bit of gold on my wrist and some gold on my dome, like just to make it el
That's the Assassin's
fancy.
Creed helmet, isn't it? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice helmet, that. Eris agrees
Where's
as well.
I'm glad you agree, Eris.
Right, we need to get this final underway. Thank you, Connor.
Au
Thank you,
revoir.
Connor.
Thank you.
And we've already got Josie, Andy, And AO's here? No, AO's not in the fire team
I
yet.
just need AO to join the fire
So,
team, yeah.
uh,
Too busy checking out Connor's outfit.
I'm sorry. I won't lie, I like the. Yeah. Okay. I see how it is.
Right. Let the final commence. We go in there.
Jesus, how come? Huh. So this is the one. Okay. Yeah.
It sounds like you just answered your own question.
I didn't see anything. I do that a lot.
So this is the final. We'll have the same format to begin with, but we won't be having random questions this time.
Aw.
And this
There
one,
will be
you'll have
questions,
you'll
just
have
not random.
questions, just not randomised ones.
Oh, okay.
And this one is obviously one piece of dawning armour or more, 2 or more shaders with the glitz and the glam. So we were actually just doing it in this room. We thought it was a nice
Glitzy glam.
glitzy glam
Yeah.
room. So if everyone else could just stand in Zer's doorway. Actually no, we're doing all 3 at
Just-
once, aren't we here?
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
everyone up against the wall. Promise I won't execute you.
Great.
Just over here in the middle, more in the middle. Just where I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it. Cool. Okay, so assuming you
Feel
put
like I'm in
yourselves in that
school.
order, obviously Andy will go first, Josie will go second, we're not randomising it this time, IO third. So, yeah, first of all, Andy, your outfit, feel free to explain.
Yeah, well, I'm just to go to the club, ready for a bit of disco, but also looking sharp at the same time, if you know what I mean.
Sorry, my bad.
Just come into the middle.
Yeah. I forgot John needs to circle you. Carry on.
Yeah, so just for a good night in town, I've got my best gear on.
Let's
Good.
have a look. Okay, we've got dawning piece, lovely. Nice glitz and glam, and more than 2 shaders. Excellent. Okay, for now, Andy could step back. Josie. Feel free to explain your outfit.
Well, to be honest, this is where my ornaments ran out.
Yep.
I haven't played the game for long, and I don't
Yeah.
buy ornaments, and I didn't really know that I would have to give an explanation about my outfit. But I like red, and I like the candles on my head with this thing. I thought it was a bit, I don't know, glamorous or something. Yeah,
You
I
mean the
don't really
cloak
have a good
icon
story,
jumble.
so sorry. I did my best with the rest, but can I go back now?
Yeah, sorry, feel free. I'm just going through the character. Yep. Yep, feel free. IO?
Right. So if this character I had in mind of like a ball, of a formal event, and my sister likes K drama, so I thought let me try and do it from there. So the story for this character is that he's last in line for the throne, whilst his siblings spend their kingdom's money and frolic about. He fights in the front lines of the war, and so the king has called him back to the capital to attend the party. So he's coming in his I forgot what they're called. It's like those like royal. They wear like armor to a party, but it's like an ornamental kind of armor. That was the that was the main my main point for this set. It's supposed to look like formal wear, but also still classes armor in the sense of the metal plates.
Excellent.
Formal wear with
Thank
a
you very
purpose.
much.
Right. Kiki, feel free for the first question.
Okay, Andy, first question. What is your favourite raid or dungeon?
Last Wish. I have to say, it's my favourite raid.
Why is it your favourite raid?
I like the mechanics and how it runs, and it's just a bit different to all the others slightly. Like, well, they're all a bit different, but I just do it.
Excellent. Thank you. Same question to you, Josie. Your favourite raid or dungeon,
Oh,
please.
Jesus.
I like Warlord's Ruin, just because
Okay.
how it looks, and there's still loads of things to learn. That's why I like it as well. Yeah, I really like how it looks. Yeah, that's why I think.
Excellent. Thank you. Io. Same
I
question.
would say Warlord's. I would say Warlord's Ruin, just because, as you can see and tell, I don't normally do much of PVE. So
Mhm.
that was the second dungeon where I did a blind run with the clan, and I found it fun. So for me, right now, just because I found it fun, that's my favorite.
Excellent. Thank you very
Fun.
much.
Warlord's Ruin getting some love.
Mm.
Right. One more question to everybody. When I find it, there it is. No, that's not it. There we are. Right. Andy, so far, what has been your favourite or most memorable moment in clan?
Uh,
Not
it's
that we're trying to
probably
make John cry.
No.
was probably when I got my 1 year coin for being in the clan for 1 year. It's one of the most memorable bits because I have to spend a year in the clan after flitting between loads of other rubbish clans and stuff like that. I realised that I'd found a lot of good friends and everything. So when I realised I'd been here a year and the friends I'd made in that first year originally, that's probably one of the most memorable things.
And now you've got a 3 next to
Yep.
it. Excellent, thank you. Josie, I know you've been here a short time, but same question to you.
My first raid, definitely. Yeah, that was awesome. I was going in the raid. I was like, let's just see how this goes. I was very nervous, and I'm not really good under pressure, but with you guys, I just immediately felt no pressure. And I'm a perfectionist, so I'm always very anxious to make mistakes. But in this clan so far, I haven't been anxious about that at all. So, and the first raid was just the moment for me. So yeah.
Excellent, nice. And Mr. Ao, same question.
Mm, this probably might not be the way to answer it, but there was a period where I found myself getting pissed off with the game, and I kind of lashed out at the clan in general. And so Zoid, being the absolute unit he is, sent me a message when I left. It was like, "Don't be proud," and there are people in the clan to help me and stuff. And it just made me realize that out of all the clans I've been in, this clan is the one that I've found myself enjoying the best in. And I was quite, I won't lie, I was quite moved by that moment. So for me, it's just, it was that's my moment there.
Yeah, well, obviously myself and Kiki knew what was going on at the time as well, and just,
Mm.
personally, it was, we were all very happy to see you come back in the short time that you did. So, yeah,
Yeah, it just makes you realize what you what you have. I guess is what I'd say. And I'm very happy for the Guardians, for the champions, and for Zoid as well for it.
excellent. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the final over. Now we need some voting to crown the 2023 fashion champion.
Oh, what's wrong? Where's Hopako? What's that? I can't see him.
Don't worry.
And Hopako and his grubby little hands.
There'll be no siblings this year.
Well, you say that, but
Oh,
where do you think he is?
Right, I'm just sorting out the pictures so we can get the vote going.
What's your most memorable moment, Paul?
Meeting me.
The one.
What?
The the one that always, people have heard this story probably a couple of times by now, but I was much like Josie when I first joined. I up until I joined this clan, I hadn't spoken to anyone on PlayStation chat. I was extremely anxious to take part in anything to do with any other people. I joined the clan, and everyone was fantastic. I signed up for a raid. I was just completely and utterly, just all the night before the raid, I was so stressed out. I was so anxious, and I did something that, looking back, obviously was quite stupid at the time. But I said my sorries, and I left the clan. Um, a few people from the clan who are no longer with us reached out to me, said, don't be silly, come back. Everyone let me back in, and I ran my first raid, extremely nervous, and it went fantastic. And I always like telling this story because, seeing where I am now and how many raids I've completed and the amount of different people through the last nearly, 3 years that I've, yeah, it's I'm a bit of a shell of my former self as far as my anxieties to do with playing and talking to people online. And it was all thanks to this clan. I, yeah, there's a lot of real world stuff that I can say have improved because of the interactions I've had with this clan. So yeah, that's what I'm. It's more of a thankful, but yeah, definitely memorable when I was allowed back in. I guess we have to say the same to you, Kiki.
Um, do you know? It would be my first Christmas in clan, and it was the fashion show. And again, I never run a raid before coming to the clan. I'd never done really anything apart from a few strikes here and there. And my first raid, I'd wanted to cry about halfway through. And everybody was, really supportive and helpful. But I don't think it was until the fashion show that same year, a few months later, where I kind of really felt like I was starting to come out of my shell a bit. And the little in jokes and the little kind of memories that still come back from that we still joke about now. Yeah, it's I know I say it all the time, and it probably sounds a bit cheesy, but I genuinely mean that everybody in group is like my virtual family. I don't have a hugely close relationship with a lot of my family in the real world, so the connection that I have here with all of you is just irreplaceable, and I wouldn't want to ever be anywhere else. So I'm gonna go cry now.
You're right. Yeah,
Go,
we
sister.
this is
See, this is why I want a hug emote, but I don't have it.
you'll get it.
This is,
Yeah.
this is why we need Sean.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. Excellent. Well, I'm assuming voting wise we're final vote will be taking place shortly. Yeah, okay, we're nearly there. I just want to know if I made John cry or
It made me cry instead.
He's passed it on to you.
I've always wanted that being beggar mode.
I just want it for the wine glass,
Yeah.
not red
You know
wine.
what? You know, now that you say that, I remember getting this emote. I was like, I think I spoke to Zoe and I said, I would love to have this emote. And it was like, jump into a raid.
Yeah,
It was
And then,
Leviathan,
fire.
wasn't it? Like
yeah,
prestige or
yeah.
something. Yeah, I
Yeah,
And
think
then
me
I
and
that's
Dennis
did
the
the
did one.
one.
raid.
Fire.
And I think a week or a month later, the sunset happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was very happy. I'd never take it off ever since.
Yeah, I've always hoped they might bring it back in some sort of sense, but no, nothing yet. Just
I
bring back
take
the
this.
raid and put it in as a reward.
I take this emote everywhere. This is the thing people see in PvP when I first load in, and it never
Yeah,
comes off.
whenever I get those Eververse engrams, I was like, oh, maybe this is the one. And then I get a stupid ship or something. I'm like, I have so many ships. I have so many sparrows. Just.
Yeah.
Right, we are all ready for the vote. Before we start, obviously thanks to everybody who has taken part tonight, but congratulations to Andy, Josie and Io
Big well done.
for reaching the final. Fantastic presentation all the way through this evening from Paul and Kiki. Thank you for all the hard work, both of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, just to expand a little bit on what Andy, Josie and Io said, obviously, yeah, Andy joined the group 3 years ago. I think I've told the story many a times purely because Andy told it to us when he joined the group and not long after he joined the group, but he had been in a clan where he wasn't given a chance. I think the story was you were pretty much pushed to the side by quite a... I'm just going to say it, quite an arsehole of a clan leader. I know that person personally. He just left.
It booted me out.
I know that person kind of to a degree through the forums because he had a number of failed clans. He did also, and I was interested initially in him because he was advertising his clan much as we do. It was he used to call it a clan school. He had a Twitch stream, no longer runs, but I did tune into one of his streams one day. They were running Eater Worlds. He spent, for those who know Eater Worlds, I know some in chat, like Sir Dennis, will certainly know. But the start of that raid there was a jumping section where basically you jumped across platforms from a start point to an end point where you had a little skirmish with some Cabal before you entered the rest of the raid lair. It was very simple. You stood on a platform, and as you followed across the platforms, another platform appeared. It was a set pattern. There was no randomness to it. He spent 45 minutes trying to explain exactly, Dennis, move, move, move. I must have said that thousands of times. 45 minutes. There was one person on that fire team who didn't know the raid, had never run it before, was new, and all he tried to do was ask that person a simple question, and he literally got shouted, screamed at to shut the fuck up while this guy was talking. They were literally his words, shut the fuck up while I'm talking. It was very interesting that maybe 18 months ago that same person suddenly left the group that he had formed and spent the best part of 9 months searching for a clan to join on the forums. I haven't seen him on the forums for probably 12 months now. So my point is, the things that Andy has achieved since joining the group and the things that he now holds in game is a demonstration to how this group delivers to everybody. I know things aren't always push the button and it happens, but things do happen in this group, and we do support our members. I appreciate that at times not everybody supports the way in which things in the short term appear, but long term everybody gets what they want, everybody gets what they need, and nobody gets left out, and that is something that you will not find in a lot of places. There's still too many clans that their understanding or delivery of raids is 6 admins who run the raids and everybody else has to sort themselves out. Some people in the past yet may not agree with the way in which the raids are scheduled and etc. But this is something we have now been doing since Wrath of the Machine in D1, so the best part of 7 years. The only time we diverted from it, or I tried to give freedom, was when we entered D2. When Leviathan launched, I'd already 6 weeks before D2 launched already had a fire team for Leviathan, to continue what we'd done and the delivery system that we used in D1 for Wrath. We never expected, in a group of about 42, 43 at the time, there to be so many people for raid launch. And we did enter Leviathan day 1 with 3 separate fire teams. Only one completed on, I think it was day 3 or 4. That was the team that me and Zoe led at the time. And from then on in, I had a lot of pressure, because it was always envisaged that those 3 teams would then become a part, and the 2 people who led the other 2 teams, who were PvE rolled mentors inside of the group at the time, would take the role that I did and have done inside of the raid schedule, i.e. they would be a fire team lead, the raid schedule would happen, they would be recruited, their raids would be recruited just like my raids were at the time. But how it turned out was they didn't want to run with anybody other than the fire teams that they were originally a part of, so therefore I had 2 teams who were running the same teams every single week, and I was helping everybody else through alongside Zoe at the time. It caused huge friction. To be honest, it nearly closed the group. We had a huge incident back in early 2018. There was a huge fallout. To be fair, it was predominantly triggered because somebody did, I still can't believe he did it, but he basically owned up, and you will still find it all inside of Discord. It was all left there as a record. He owned up to using a Cronus device inside of the game. Using that kind of device is banned by Bungie, and if you're caught using it, you are permanently banned, your account is permanently banned, and more importantly, people who are on your fire team, if you get caught, can also have their accounts permanently banned. It is listed and always has been in the terms of service for Destiny. He admitted to it. We acted on it within about 30-45 minutes after having to Google what the hell it was, because we'd never heard of it, which is why we're fairly knowledgeable now on that kind of stuff. He was removed from the group, and that unfortunately caused a little bit of a fallout. He had been with the group for 2 years, but he did admit to using it in private PvP against clanmates. And it was actually Sparky at the time, obviously one of the original group founders, said to me and Zoe, if this guy is not removed from group, you will lose me as a group member, because I am not playing with, alongside, or being associated with cheaters. Unfortunately, there was somebody in the group at the time who didn't agree with that person being removed, and it caused a huge fallout. So it's important that we do things in a way that looks at everything long term. And does... Why have I just been booted? I've not been... I will rejoin. It's important we do things how we are, and from that day I always said that the raid schedule was not open for discussion. It would never be anything but the raid schedule, because it nearly broke the group. Secondly, while I'm rejoining, obviously moving on to what Josie said, me, Paul and Kiki certainly remember that first raid. It was Vault of Glass. It is the first time that both me or Paul, and likely Kiki as well, bearing in mind me and Paul have run Vault of Glass indeed to nearly 400 times now. It is the first time I could at the time ever remember going to call oracles and not only having somebody else call oracles, but that person who was calling oracles was somebody who had never before entered that raid. And that person was Josie, and she called them correctly, consistently, no mistakes, and even now I cannot still think of one other instance where something like that has happened. It was incredible.
Well, if I may say something. The reason I did that, because like I said, I still have very much anxiety with strikes and stuff, but the reason I can do that is because of you guys. So if there wasn't a fire team around me the way you guys are, I wouldn't do it, and I couldn't do it. So thank you for the compliment, but I also want to give it right back, because yeah, you guys deserve that as well.
I was incredibly proud of you for that, especially after the messages you and I had during your initial recruitment. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the reason I became a member, so.
And I mean, to extrapolate on that a little bit, following the messages that Paul put in group thoughts when Fireteam Finder was discussed this last week, can you imagine what would have happened if Josie had joined a first Vault of Glass run outside of this group? Oh, what's this Fireteam Finder? I'll give that a go. And ended up inside of, as my eldest has. Obviously, our eldest is 14. He is inside of the group, so we can see what he's doing. But he does not join in on any clan activity. He's under 18. Even though he's my son, he does not integrate into the group. We'll do stuff with him, but he doesn't integrate in the group. And he spent a lot of time last year actually guiding fire teams through raids. Not huge amounts, but a lot of time in comparison to what he did elsewhere in game. Now, he tried Fireteam Finder, not last week, the week before, I think. He ran 2 raids. One of them was a route. It was misadvertised. It was only a Nezarec checkpoint, not a full raid, and it turned into nothing but a shouting match, and he left. The second raid that he tried was Vault of Glass. He ran the full raid until he got to Atheon, and the fireteam leader, the person who had organised the event within Fireteam Finder, told him he was using the wrong weapon, and they were failing because he was using the wrong weapon. And he said, well, what weapon are you using? Because I did more damage on Atheon than you did. And the guy said to him, if you don't change your weapon, I'm booting you from the fire team. And he said to them, well, I'm not changing my weapon because I'm doing more damage. In fact, the second or third highest damage in the fire team. And with that, he got booted from the fire team. And he said he's not doing it anymore because he's just rejoined. It's because we're sitting here chatting and that before we do this final vote. As I've said to Paul and Kiki, and will be inside of the message that I post before I go to bed tonight, as a Christmas kind of message for the group, there is a place for Fireteam Finder. I still think it's been wrongly incorporated directly into game, but the purpose of that is not for people who have clans or supportive communities. It is for people who do not have clans, do not have people to game with, and that is their only way of connecting to people to do those activities. In a clan like ours, and I've said it for years, you should not need to be using LFG, you should not need to be using things like Clan Finder. You should be using our Discord, and you should be organising yourself to get stuff done. Using last night as an example, Paul and Gunnut took me through to get my subclass runs in Ghost of the Deep to finish my seal up. My seal that has only needed Void and Solar subclass runs for like literally 6 months, because everything was done within 5-6 weeks of Ghost of the Deep launching. I've patiently waited for them and knew it'd happen when it happened, and that's why they were on the present list as my present list items. It will happen, but if people are going to sit there and think they're going to push a button and somebody's going to jump online, just like you would if you were LFG and, oh, I've got an hour, I'm just going to do this, it takes away the bonding. People need to understand how important playing with each other is. Because if you're not playing together as a group and you're not supporting each other, you're not building memories. Memories are what builds friendships and bonds, and that is not going to happen if people game outside of the group. I can't say anything more, but next year we need to be integrating as a group. We need to be bonding, we need to be playing together, and we need to drop the mentality of, I need to get this done inside of the next hour, I can't wait until tomorrow, so I'm going to LFG it or go elsewhere. It's not how a group works. It's so important. And to finish, before we end up at 2 o'clock in the morning, IO. Yes, you are right. When you did leave the group, it came out of the blue. It was unexpected. Paul and Kiki know I was absolutely gutted to see you initially disappear. But you wanted, or you explained it at the time, that you needed to explore pure PvP clans. And at the time I felt it right. I wasn't going to get disgruntled with you. I was going to say, don't be too proud, as I'd seen others in the past. If it doesn't work out or you don't find that place, just message me. And you did trial those other clans, and as you said to me at the time, nah.
Atrocious.
So I was glad you weren't too proud, and you did. After 2-3 weeks, you did message me back, and Paul and Kika, remember, I was really pleased to hear back from you.
Yeah, it's terrible. Some of them would be like friendly, and then the next thing you know, what KD you have and this, and then I wonder, it was hard to even message you back. That message you sent me was there were times where I was looking at the message just thinking, why am I to the point where, I mean, you guys have spoken to my brother before in the chat.
Yeah.
When he's in my plays, every now and then he chips in. He was like, if you enjoy playing with them, why not just message them? Don't be proud about it. He said, because nowadays it's like it's hard to get people who you can play a game with. And I was like, oh, okay. So he's the one that got me to actually get the courage to put the message back, and I'm happy about it. To now, even now that I'm starting to trying to get myself more involved in PVE, and it's just, yeah, it's been good.
It's nice to see, because you, as a more of a PvP minded orientated person, venturing into PvE, that has an opposite effect. Those of us who are more PvE orientated, like Kiki said as well, she wants to improve her PvP. So where's she going to go? She's going to come to the person who is more PvP orientated, who has ventured into raids, and there is that bond that's made. There's that connection that's made that I've just spoken about, and then before we know it, we're all helping each other. We're helping you on the PvE side, but you're helping us PvEers on the PvP side, and we're all going to learn off of each other and grow and become stronger and more experienced through that very simple back and forth bond and gameplay. And we need, as a group, and everybody that we bring in moving forward, we need to get that mentality in. You do not develop and expand and spread experience if you're never going to play with the people that you are part of a group of. Right, I think that's enough of me, because we're not finished after this vote. Right, let's get the vote underway. We have 3 finalists. Those finalists are Andy, Josie and Io. We are going to bring a vote up. Oops, if I can spell final.
Did you put an O in it?
Probably. Right.
See that as well.
Our vote is now started. You are voting 1 for Andy, you are voting 2 for Josie, you are voting 3 for Io. The vote, as per all of the rounds, is going to last for 5 minutes. The person with the most votes at the end of the vote will be crowned SCF Fashion Show Champion of 2023. Everybody can vote. Participants, me,
Sorry,
Paul
not-
and
as long as it's
Kiki,
not for yourself
but
forever.
you cannot vote for yourself.
I won't.
Who wants to make a deal? If you vote for me, I'll be happy.
I
And if
already
I vote
voted
for
for
B,
you, so
Uh,
no problem here.
oh, why can't I enlarge my screen? Sorry, what were the numbers again? I've already forgotten.
So 1 is Andy, 2 is Josie, 3 is Io.
Okay.
Obviously everybody in Twitch can vote, they don't need to be part of the group. We have currently 14 viewers in Twitch. We have 9-10 votes currently. We've got about another just over 3 minutes on the vote.
What helmet is that? Polar's Predator's cowl. I'm not sure Spider-Man.
Who are you looking at?
Jesus, what?
I would like to point out that I did change my outfit for the final. It was all set up. It
You
was
did?
the drab, naff, white
Enough.
Exactly
armour
what shade you're
that
using as well.
I'm going to be honest, I had to unlock via transmog so I could use it.
I've unlocked so many things. Oh,
If only your helpers could follow your footsteps.
Oh,
Zoid.
you've taken all my presents I brought to Gertz.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that. So that's why I'm bringing it back in.
Are you dissing the outfit, Io?
That took a minute.
No, it's just other
No.
people were talking. I didn't want to be
Have
rude.
2
No,
more
I'm just
minutes
appreciating
on the vote.
Zoid's decision to change his outfit. At
Well,
least you can't kill me here, so
I
that's a
couldn't.
plus.
Well, I couldn't come to the final looking
See,
like
see? I
Okay,
agree.
like,
Kiki.
yeah,
can't-
No, I
truly
agree.
like-
can't spin it round.
I voted for you.
That's what I came to the final as.
And this is the thanks I
But
get.
this was my cameraman outfit.
Well, no backsies. I take
Yeah,
back
the
my
weapon,
backsies.
the heavy.
Don't be doobie looking like $1 million.
Right, we have got just over a minute, I think, left on the vote. We have got
That's
12
really
votes. I
right.
think we've got 13, 14
Come on,
people in
Paul.
Twitch at the minute.
I'm trying to log in. You don't understand the pain I have to go through every time. I want to log in every time. This is what I'm trying to do now.
Thank
Every
you,
time I
AO.
log into Twitch, I have to
No
put
problem.
in confirmation codes and
Twitch is not the best with the, how do you call it? Shit, I only know the Dutch word, but the way
Less than a
everything
minute.
controls.
Less than a minute. Paul might be the last vote
I'm
here.
not looking.
well, I already know who I'm voting for. So.
We've got probably about 20 seconds. As soon as this rolls over to 5, I will be stopping the vote. It's done.
GG's. Gotta say though, this time, last time, also fun as well. The last time was an absolute blast, and so was this one.
Well, I'm glad to hear it because we feared the worst come 8 o'clock tonight.
I tell you what,
Generally.
we were
No.
literally, kid you not, me, Paul and Kiki were literally pulling their hair out at 7 o'clock this evening. Right, we can confirm via the vote, which has now happened. Andy came in 3rd place in Fashion Show 2023 with 15% of the vote. Io came in 2nd place with 38.6% of the vote, and our
Well done, Io.
champion for the SCF Fashion Show 2023 is, with 46.2% of the vote, Josie.
Thank you. No. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm getting so awkward now.
Nah, this was fun. Damn it, her pack is
Yeah,
not
it was
in.
really fun.
And I'm
Next
still
year,
not
next
there.
year I will do more on the stories, but I didn't really know. No, so.
Oh, God, no. Let it go.
What's he saying?
He said, massive thanks to Paul and Kiki for tonight. Had a great time despite Paul sabotaging me with the imaginary wheel.
I would not let that go.
Goodness
Right.
me.
I'm gonna obviously let Paul and Kiki do what they're now gonna do. What I will say, I know we've still got quite a lot of group members in group. It is quite important that you stay until the end. Okay. I know it's a big ask. It is now 12:30, very late for some people, including Josie and Dennis,
Yeah.
who are ahead of UK time. But there will be a final thing that we need to do, or I need to present before we finish up tonight. And I'm, after all the issues that we've had earlier in Twitch, I'm now really concerned it's not going to work properly. But I'll keep my fingers crossed. So back to Paul and Kiki.
Okay, so we require Josie to stay with us. Andy, Io, congratulations on making the final. Fantastic.
Well done,
We
guys.
ask you to take your leave and watch on Twitch. Trust me, it'll be worth it. But yes, Josie will stay with us. We have one more location to visit.
GG's,
Scary.
everybody.
GG's.
Right.
Oh, I'm starving. I got
Let's-
food on the way though.
Nice.
Where am I? Private match. Game time. Just stick with me.
Can I pick any outfit I want? I wore this.
You do. Yep. Anything you like. Entirely up to you.
I know it is late, guys. We will be done hopefully within about the next quarter of an hour at most. Hopefully.
I thought you were going to say in the next 2 hours.
Next 2 hours. Yeah.
I don't know about that, guys. Oh, hello. Ido plays.
I know, we'll be heading off somewhere in a minute.
Yeah, how do you guys do this, by the way?
So if you go into Crucible down the bottom right, there's a private match, and you can do it on your own if you want to go around and have a look at the Crucible matches maps. But yeah, you just pick something like Control or Mayhem. You can go in on your own and just select the map and have a look around. But yeah, it's all done via private match.
But in here, if you've got a fire team of 6, then no one else can come in.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah,
it
because
holds up to
these
6
guys.
people.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right, we are off to the final location.
I'm gonna meet Dennis maybe.
Yeah, hopefully.
No, I will be flying to Poland.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you're going to go and meet
Ah.
up with Dennis. Nice.
Yeah.
We
I'm
need we
going
need
on
pictures.
another.
Dennis and Josie. Dennis is still watching, so.
Yeah, I think we were planning on getting some coffee, but I mean it's still a plan. But yeah, I'm going for 8 days. I'm going there, so.
Look at that shader.
Very nice.
How will you fare against utter chaos?
Right, let's go on a little trip.
Rugs.
Don't talk to me about rugs.
I was waiting for that response.
No.
Here we are. Nice little backdrop. How did you want to do this first, John? Are you going to play?
No, we'll do.
We're going to...
Or shall we do that first?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do that first. Right. As I said, I'm hoping this works. There is one person. Obviously, last year, Paul handed the crown over to Hapako. There is one person missing in our activities this evening. That's Hapako. Obviously, he's with family. I spent Wednesday evening for a good hour and a half with Hapako in this exact location by chance. Hapako is looking forward after his very difficult year to a nice Christmas. He sounds like he's going to have a very busy household, surrounded by his kids and his mum and dad, and I think some cousins to his children. So he's going to have a nice busy time surrounded by family. But, and I apologise in advance if this doesn't work, everybody in Twitch, I'm going to mute this audio.
Hello, I'm wishing you all an incredible time at our annual clan fashion show. Last year I had the honor of being crowned the best dressed guardian in the clan, a title I've cherished deeply, and now it's time to pass the title to the next amazing talent. Firstly, I want to express how much I miss being part of the fun this year, and I want to thank John, Paul and Kiki for preparing this event for the clan, one of my favorites during the past couple of years I've been part of Supercharged Fury. I'm thrilled to see the creativity and style everyone brings to the table each year. Our clan has always been a tapestry of diverse talents, and this event is a testament to that. To the winner of this year, I want to keep it simple and say congratulations. You have not only displayed an eye for aesthetics, but also the unique spirit of our clan. Let's not forget that this event is a celebration of our friendship and collective successes as a clan over the past year. For me personally, SCF isn't just a clan, it's a family that has helped me to get past the hardest content of the Destiny universe, but also through some of the darkest hours and times in my personal life during this year. And every single one of you contributes to making this family stronger, unique and more vibrant. And I hope that we all contribute to keep it that way. And last but not least, let's not forget one very important thing. It's also Habumble's first birthday. Happy birthday, you hideous monster. Christmas is always a time of miracles. I'm wishing you all a wonderful holiday season. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Peace and love.
And there we have it. I hope
Oh, that's so sweet.
I was genuinely
everybody enjoyed it.
tearing up until he said, "Happy birthday, you hideous monster." And then I just started laughing out loud. That was great.
Well, as I said to
Oh.
you, because I obviously joined up with Paul and Kiki late on Wednesday, and I said, I was sat here, I said to Upgo, I'm going to mute myself, I'm going to just record, let you do whatever you've got prepared. And I was sat here drinking a coffee, and literally when he said that, I had to put my hand over my mouth and hold the coffee in because I just nearly spat it everywhere.
Happy birthday, you hideous monster.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet and funny. Yeah.
Right, Paul and Kiki.
Well, it's time to celebrate this year. I would ask you if you would like to make a speech, Josie, but of course you don't have to. But anything to say?
Well, the most important thing is thank you, guys, for for everything you do. I agree with Paul that the clan not only helps in Destiny, but also in my personal life. I struggle with certain things, and I said this to John as well, just to be in an environment where everybody is encouraging and sweet and kind, it helps. And yeah, thank you for that. People around me notice it as well, so that's also nice. I'm a bit more happy. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, thank you. I hope there will be more adventures, but I'm sure there will be. I'm not really good at speeches, but just
No, you're
yeah.
fine. That's more than enough. Well, one last view, ladies and gentlemen. Fashion champion 2023. Oh, there
Okay,
it
I
is.
super now. There you go.
Get your guns, Kiki.
Oh, my guns, my guns.
Got to get that final shot.
Yeah, I really want this one, but you have to buy it, right?
Nobody said I'd got to do guns. Got to find them now.
Well, you can come. Well, you've got to
You're going to be the
stand next to
cameraman.
Josie, and you can take a picture to put into. That
Yeah,
should
like
work,
you
right?
always do. Like you always do. I'm gonna have another candle again.
Why can't I find that?
Go back to the first page. I'm just watching on stream.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it.
Yeah, okay.
I've got it.
I put mine on pre this event, but it took me a while to find it as well.
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this as well.
Now everyone has
I
to
feel
go
like
to Josie
AO.
for
I feel like
fashion
AO
advice.
now. Fashion advice for me?
Yep.
It's really funny.
You're
We're
the
doing a fashion show,
champion.
and I'm sitting here in my joggers and in my.
Congratulations.
No, I really enjoyed it. I mean, a big part of the Destiny adventure is also looking good. So, yeah.
Exactly.
I really
It's no good
enjoyed
killing
it.
stuff if you're not looking good while doing it.
Exactly. Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Josie. Also, everyone
Thank
that
you,
took
guys.
part tonight. Thank you for all the effort put in. Really much appreciated.
Absolutely. Everybody's
Yeah, I don't think we
gone above
realize
and
how
beyond.
much it costs, how much time it costs, but thank you how much you've done for the clan. Again, thank you.
And not to forget, the final thing that I will now need to finish and put together is, because Josie is just like with Hubco and Paul the year before and Silent Soviet the year before that, you will gain, while everybody who's taken part this evening will get it added to their Triumph Shield, the Fashion Show 2023 SCF Triumph Hex will be specifically Josie's Hex.
Nice.
You guys look so funny.
We wanted sparkles.
Yeah, but it's just, oh yeah, I like Bungie doing this, yeah. Great, 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 great.
No, it's been really good this year. So thank you to everyone that's taken part. Thank you to everyone that's been on Twitch as well and voting and messaging and sending encouragement to everybody. It's been really good to see.
Here, messages.
Right, shall I take us back to orbit, or did you want to do any more here?
Connor, I can no longer claim the drip lord. Nice.
anything else you want to do here, John?
Nope. You and Kiki may do what you please.
It takes so long. There we go. Thanks, Twitch people.
Yeah, I'm reading at the same time.
I mean, just to reiterate from me, really what Paul and Keeg have already said, really good support on Twitch tonight. Thanks to everybody who tuned in, everybody who voted. Obviously, thanks to those who took the time and effort to put together outfits and take part, set aside the time 3 days before Christmas to take part in what I think is a group event that is set inside of the annual events roster for the group. It's an important one where we're not inside of gameplay or raids or dungeons or PvP, or it's just a purely social event, just to get people just opening up a bit sometimes and talking and just a little bit of a wind down after what is normally full paced throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, the questions are nice. Yeah.
Oh, there were some golden ones in there that didn't get used.
We'll save them for next year, Paul.
Yeah.
Or after raids. Oh no, never mind.
Maybe we just post them into the thread and see what people come up with.
Yeah.
Right, I think, unless Paul and Kiki or Josie has anything else to add, I think that is the end of the fashion show for 2023. It's also the end of scheduled group activities leading up to Christmas. Next week we are back on Thursday to try and deliver Sean's present list item, which was either a raid roulette or a blue-green gear last wish. There will be raids on Friday next week, but we now need to try and deliver some presents that are still outstanding on that present list.
Tim says next year I'm in birthday suit. And Connor, buy me dinner before I see that. Oh, Connor. You cracked him.
But no, nothing to add. Just again, thanks to everyone that took part. Thanks to everyone on Twitch who voted.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Yeah. And as we said earlier,
Congratulations, Josie.
Thank you.
and as Connor has just said in Twitch as well, once we're done, once we've posted the winning picture and that, we will just open the thread up so people can post outfits they didn't use or backstories or whatever, and then leading up to the 28th next week I will have finalised the hex, and that will be posted, and then the thread will be effectively closed for messaging. Gunner, thanking Paul again for the imaginary wheel.
Excellent, excellent. I'm
I do
recording
have
that next
something
year.
from Dennis for both Paul and Gunner, which I will post in there
Oh God.
later on.
I'm recording the entire wheel spin next year.
Okay, well, guys, I will be on tomorrow, I think, for a bit, and otherwise, happy holidays, and see you after the 4th.
Indeed.
You too, Josie.
Thank you for tonight.
Thanks,
I'll go to sleep
Josie.
now.
Thank you, Josie. Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness.
Oh, I got yellow, I got yellow, I got yellow. Ready? Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. I got it. Ah!
Remember, there are challenges ahead. Nobody understands a light like Zoid and the Guardians of Supercharged Fury.